a glimmer of hope has emerged from the ashes of a protracted conflict. Israel and Hamas, locked in a bitter struggle for over a year, have agreed to a ceasefire. This fragile truce, set to take effect on Sunday, January 19, 2025, at 0630 GMT, offers a much-needed respite from the relentless violence that has gripped the region. The agreement, brokered with the help of international mediators, aims to pave the way for a more durable peace, though significant challenges remain. The ceasefire comes after months of intense negotiations, facilitated by the United States, Qatar, and Egypt. These countries played a crucial role in bridging the divides between the two sides, tirelessly working to find common ground. The agreement, while far from perfect, represents a significant step toward de-escalation. It offers a glimmer of hope to the people of Israel and Gaza, who have endured unimaginable suffering during this prolonged conflict. The road to peace is long and arduous, and this ceasefire is but a single step in that direction. The international community must remain actively engaged, providing support and encouragement to both sides. The ultimate goal is a just and lasting peace that ensures the security and well-being of both Israelis and Palestinians. This ceasefire is a fragile opportunity, and its success hinges on the commitment of both sides to uphold its terms. The coming days and weeks will be critical in determining whether this truce can be translated into a more lasting peace. At the heart of the ceasefire agreement lies a delicate exchange of hostages for prisoners. Hamas has agreed to release 33 hostages, gradually returning them to Israel over a period of 6 weeks. In return, Israel will release approximately 1,900 Palestinian prisoners. This exchange, while welcomed by many, has also sparked controversy and debate on both sides. The hostage release will be implemented in stages. 3 female hostages are scheduled to be released on day 1, followed by 4 more on day 7. The remaining 26 hostages will be freed over the subsequent 5 weeks. This staggered approach reflects the complexities and sensitivities surrounding the issue of hostages, highlighting the need for careful coordination and trust-building measures. The Israeli Justice Ministry has released a list of over 700 Palestinian prisoners slated for release, which includes members of Hamas and Islamic Jihad. Notably absent from the list is Marwan Barghouti, a prominent Palestinian leader serving multiple life sentences in Israel. The release of prisoners, particularly those affiliated with militant groups, has drawn criticism from some segments of the Israeli public. However, it's important to note that this prisoner exchange is not simply a numbers game. Each individual involved represents a complex human story, entangled in the broader narrative of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The release of prisoners, while potentially controversial, is a crucial step toward fostering reconciliation and building trust between the two sides. Among the hostages to be released is Kafir Bibas, a young boy who turned 2 years old while in captivity. Kafir's story has captured the hearts of people around the world, becoming a poignant symbol of the human toll exacted by this protracted conflict. His anticipated return to Israel is a beacon of hope amidst the tragedy and loss. Kafir was taken hostage along with his mother and 2 brothers during a period of intense fighting. Tragically, Hamas claims that Kafir's mother and brothers were killed in an Israeli airstrike, an assertion that Israel vehemently denies. The circumstances surrounding their deaths remain shrouded in the fog of war, a stark reminder of the often murky realities of conflict. The Bibas family, torn apart by the conflict, now faces an uncertain future. The reunion with Kafir, while bittersweet, offers a glimmer of solace and the chance to rebuild their lives. Their story, like countless others touched by this conflict, underscores the urgent need for a just and lasting peace. Kafir's plight is a stark reminder that behind the headlines and political rhetoric lie human lives forever altered by conflict. His story highlights the devastating impact of violence on innocent civilians, particularly children, who often bear the brunt of war's cruel indifference. The ceasefire agreement, while a significant milestone, marks not the end of the conflict but rather the beginning of a long and arduous journey toward peace. The road ahead is fraught with challenges, and the sustainability of this truce depends on the commitment of both sides to address the root causes of the conflict. Public reaction to the agreement has been mixed, reflecting the deep divisions and mistrust that have long characterized the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. In Israel, citizens have the option to petition the courts against the release of specific prisoners, highlighting the contentious nature of the prisoner exchange. The coming days will likely witness protests and demonstrations as emotions run high on both sides. The international community has a crucial role to play in supporting this fragile peace. Sustained diplomatic engagement, economic assistance for Gaza, and a renewed focus on addressing the humanitarian crisis in the region are all essential to creating an environment conducive to peace. The ceasefire offers a window of opportunity, a chance to break the cycle of violence and forge a new path toward a shared future. Ultimately, the success of this ceasefire hinges on the willingness of both Israelis and Palestinians to engage in meaningful dialogue, to confront difficult truths, and to make the necessary compromises for peace. The journey ahead will be long and arduous, but the alternative, a return to violence and bloodshed, is simply unacceptable.